Everyone, a very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-0. Corey Kluber got the win as he went the distance, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 7-1. The Rays took down the Fish in Miami 5-4. The Cleveland Indians swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 14-3. The Kansas City Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 8-5. The White Sox pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-1. The Astros knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-1. The Giants put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the Mariners 7-3. The Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-1. The New York Mets stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 2-1. The Chicago Cubs sank the visiting Buccos 2-0. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they ran over the Reds 9-3. The Brewers combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-4. The Dodgers went deep 4 times as they toppled the Rockies 11-0. The Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-1. And that's the show for today. Once again, have a very happy Easter, everyone.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Red Sox are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Nate Eovaldi starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now at the plate is Jahmai Jones, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. A ball and no strikes. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dilo, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dean Kremer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So now into the box is Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Bogart.
Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Got him to go down swinging there. Xander Bogaerts is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Galvez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third.
And now in the box, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This one's down to third. Franco fields it cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. First offering on its way. The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Well, today's game provides the Red Sox with the chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
The third baseman, number 3.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Another one sent foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the. Now the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. No balls and a strike to count.
Devers.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Bobby Dalbeck.
Next up is Bobby Dalbeck. Now the first pitch. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Severino. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 2-1 home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Standing in now, Hunter Rimfroe, and he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
So the next to bat will be Freddie Galvez. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's got a 3-for-5 line. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 28,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Marwyn Gonzalez now, 5 for 6 in the series, so he's a tough out right now.
the first baseman.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The third baseman.
One gone here in the Boston third. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. High and deep down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Skied down the left field line. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit in the air out to center field. Hayes on the run for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jahmai Jones. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the pitch. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Austin Hayes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners off for second. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit on the ground to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Runners on the move for second. Hopped up. Gonzalez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Trey Mancini, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Bogarts has it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. And stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Martinez.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate here is Anthony Santander. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First pitch on the way. Maikel Franco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Pat Vallejo.
In now, Pat Vallejo as he grounds 1 briskly to short. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. That'll bring up Bobby Dalbeck. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on. Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Christian Vasquez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded by Galvez. And there are 2 away now. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Rimfroe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Hit hard towards the hole. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvez. First offering on its way. To short, hit hard. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
And there he goes towards second. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in next, Jahmai Jones singled in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rimfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. Galvez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in for Boston, Marwyn Gonzalez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One and two now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Severino finds it. And he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 1 and the Red Sox nothing. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Rimfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Left fielder.
Pitch on the way. Trey Mancini is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Anthony Santander is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Rimfroe is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Michael Franco, the 3rd baseman, will bat next. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. Mancini is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 2nd home run early in the year as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Freddie Galvez.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the prediction.
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Now to the plate, here is J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Popped him up. Severino has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the designated
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Next, here is Bobby Dalbeck, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Devers, the runner at second with 1 away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he fouls this one off. On its way is pitch number 75. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
The second baseman, Jahmai.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Both Sox entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Austin Hayes comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one yanked just foul. One out, nobody on. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. All even now, 2-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bogaerts backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Next to dig in, Ryan Mountcastle. His prior history versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, this guy's doing his job right here. Coming busting out of the bullpen, just executing down and away, getting nasty swings and misses. I know they're down late, but if you can get a rally going right here and get that tying run to the on-deck circle, maybe we have something. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Trey Mancini stands in as he looks at a called strike. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. Now it'll be punter Rimfroe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder, Hunter Rimfroe.
First delivery to him. And that misses, ball 1. Fouled off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. So next to hit is Marwyn Gonzalez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in next, Kike Hernandez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Mancini has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready now is Anthony Santander. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next, it'll be Maikel Franco, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Tanner Houck enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Houck offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. He's set. Here's the 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco. First home run of the campaign for him as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Stepping in now, Pat Valaika, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded weakly to the left. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Freddie Galvez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by... So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0. So now to the plate, Pedro Severino, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost and flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Jahmai Jones stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 7 and the Red Sox nothing. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Travis Lakins is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. Hayes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now to bat, Bobby Dalbeck. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on its way. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next, it'll be Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. The 0-1 on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. The Orioles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dean Kremer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Nate Eovaldi takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First.
Mm-hmm.